Just heard the bell ring, classes in session. Just heard the bell ring, classes in. Just heard the bell ring, classes in session. I'm a beat die, about to teach you all a lesson. Ain't no telling what we gon' do. So eyes front, pay attention. This is homeroom.
Welcome, classmates, to the homeroom. Yes, the homeroom podcast. Present is your boy Nam.
Yo, I'm your boy Bryce. Oh, okay.
Oh. I always go last. That's I forgot.
I'm here. He said I'm here now.
Okay.
He said I'm here.
I'm sorry, I forgot. Okay, I'm going last. Okay, period. Start over.
Welcome, everybody, to the homeroom podcast. Present is your boy Nam.
I'm your boy Bryce.
And I'm Marquice.
Yes, and we are back in Zoom University doing another podcast. We are all in different parts. But we did not want to not get contact. So we are back, and we got some things we want to talk about. Some obvious stuff going on in the world, maybe, and there's some cool things as well. But just to break the ice a little bit, I just want to ask a question real quick, because last weekend went to Philadelphia. And while I was in Philadelphia, I was at this shoe spot. I was at this shoe boutique. I can't remember the name of it, but it was pretty nice. But while I was there, I seen Kyle O'Quinn, which for some of y'all, you may not know, but he's he is a NBA basketball player.
Here we go.
He's a basketball player who killed March Madness a couple years ago. And it had me thinking about all the times I've met someone famous, like not like at a concert or something, but just like walking and passing to them. So one was about Kyle Quinn. Another, and I bet there's been other people, but I just can't remember. But another time was I was in Chicago. I was on my way to Panama for a dental trip, and I had seen Daniel Caesar walking past. But Daniel Caesar, he's a great artist, and I don't know if he's not like an A-list, but he's a big time artist. But I don't think people really know what he looks like. So you would have to really know Daniel Caesar. So when I was there, I was with one of my friends, and we both looked, and we were like, this. So we walked through and maybe get a picture. He was like, hey, don't know if they really know that I'm here right now, so I can't get a picture. So I was really salty.
You could have felt honored.
But then the last,
I
know, but he said that if we start taking pictures with him, he said it would have looked like everyone was like, who's that? Yeah.
And then they would think he would have been.
What are you saying about that?
Yeah, he doesn't look like what you would expect an R&B singer to look like. Let's put it like that.
Right. A lot of them don't.
They don't. I'm even surprised at this point. She finally came. She looks beautiful. So I don't even know why she ever was in the dark.
I don't know how I feel about her with no glasses. I think I just got used to with the glasses. Don't get me wrong, she's a beautiful, gorgeous woman, but it's just now seeing her without the glasses, I just be like,
I don't know if I've seen a picture of her without the glasses.
Yeah, she's going without them a lot more these days, and it's just, I don't know, it's throwing the aesthetic off for me. I don't know. I like mystical illusion type things. So
yeah,
I know she couldn't carry that on for her entire career, but I don't know. I think it just represents her getting more comfortable, starting to feel herself a little bit more. And I love that for her. It's just the switch up happened so fast. She
had done it for 2 or 3 years, releasing music, and literally nobody knew what she looked like.
And I love that.
That was dope.
I love that. It's kind of like 2 Chainz. 2 Chainz without his head wrap or his glasses. Sometimes I'd be like,
There is people who definitely keep their glasses on. I'd be like the Migos too, so not when they got glasses on. But yeah. And then the last one I seen was I was with Bryce. We was in LA. We was walking down Hollywood Boulevard. I can't remember what we walked past, but we walked past Deshaun Watson.
Yeah.
We walked, yeah. And if you don't know who Deshaun Watson is, Marquice, that's the quarterback currently of the Cleveland Browns. Who was getting he was in a whole bunch of allegations about sexual assault and stuff like that. So it was just surprised that now he's in Cleveland, his city. We walked past him. So I hope justice is served for whoever's partying, and if football bring some depth to Ohio, so. But yeah. But yeah, who have y'all seen things that y'all remember?
Marquice, who have you seen?
So I met Mike Epps when I was younger at a gas station. And I remember my dad was like, y'all gotta get his autograph. Mind you, at this point, I didn't really know who Mike. I knew a little bit because we watched comedy, like stand-up comedy a lot as kids. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, but I enjoyed it. So I kind of knew him from that realm, but I didn't realize he was from here until I was way older. And it's so funny because I was just doing my spring cleaning and I went through my memories box and I still have the autograph in my memory box. It's like on the back of one of my dad's, like, you know how you get the printout when you take your car to the auto shop and they give you like, it's like on the back of one of those.
Like everything they put to the car?
Yes, it's so.
You got? It's not.
Yeah, it's like here,
like,
just
quick.
And so I have that. My dad took us to a Kirk Franklin concert once, back when he used to do like the big, things, and he actually brought me and my sister on stage. We were like dancing in the aisle. This is like stomp era, like that period. And he brought us on stage. So I met Kirk Franklin. Who else? I went to a Wiz Khalifa concert in high school and I actually scratched him. I like tried to, he was like running up the aisle and like, I was like, oh, I used to be obsessed with Wiz Khalifa back in high school. And I like reached out and my nail caught him. I know he was probably mad about that, but I was like, I touched Wiz Khalifa. And who else? I feel like it's somebody else. Okay, he's a basketball player, but y'all know sports is not my game. So
why should be somebody like super famous?
It is.
He was super tall.
That part, he's super tall. Definitely super. Okay, he looks like it's the one when they were saying he like looks like a lizard. I hate to describe him that way, but everybody was saying he looked
Chris
like
Bosh.
Yes, him. Yeah. I saw him. I was in Vegas.
Lizard, and Reptar, Tyrannosaurus Rex.
I know that's so horrible.
Velociraptor. They've used a few of them.
That's so horrible. But yeah, he was just like, I was at this I think it was the Cosmopolitan in Vegas, and he was just like going up the escalator, and I looked at my mom. I said, I think that's one of the basketball players or something. She was like, oh yeah, that's him. And he was just like chilling going up. I don't know anything about him like that to be thirsty for a picture or autograph or anything, but I saw him. He was like literally 3 steps ahead of me. But I think that's it. Y'all know how I feel about the Kardashians. And we went to California and she was recording the Jimmy Fallon show. And I was across the street from where she was recording. Do y'all know how sick I was? We had to go to dinner. I was like, this point, leave me here. I will find an Uber back to wherever y'all are.
Because I'm trying to get a ticket and get into the show. Okay.
And it's so funny because sometimes people will act like, but man, I don't like the celebrity. But then when you see them in person, all that starstruck, you
flip out because it's just like, whoa, like what the heck? You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not like superstar crazy about really any, like if I have the opportunity, sure. But because I just say people are people. Like it is what it is. Now, if I feel like, because y'all know me, I'm the network queen. So I feel like if I'm gonna shoot my shot and take opportunity, I'm gonna get it. And especially if it's Kim Kardashian, I'm going crazy. But pretty much anybody else, or if it was like, now if it was somebody super major, like Cardi B, Meg Thee Stallion, Beyonce, something like that, oh, for sure I'm doing all that. But a lot of other people I probably wouldn't go too hard for.
Right. But I think Kim is up there, so.
Oh, Kim is definitely up there.
Yeah.
After we graduated college, I was willing to move to LA to become an intern for her. And they don't pay nothing. Like I would have just been in LA, just being an intern, like broke as heck, nowhere to stay probably, but I was willing. Yeah, because I'm gonna move up the ranks fast. Like it'd
probably set you up for the next one. Like, yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Oh, I was gonna be a personal assistant by month 3. Like that was just gonna happen. I don't care. I was gonna be running one of them companies. I don't know, but I'll start off as an intern if that's what we gotta do. That's fine.
I'm not as lucky as y'all. I haven't really met that many famous people at all. The main one I can remember, outside of like basketball players, like getting like autographs and stuff, I'm not counting those. I was at UNCF, United Negro College Fund. It was a dinner I went to back when I was in high school. What is that hotel downtown? The Conrad. It was at the Conrad. And I met Anthony Anderson. You know, this man was popped. They were giving him so many free drinks. By the time I got to meet him, but like, he was cool. Don't get me wrong, he was cool people. But I was just like, yeah, they definitely gave him a few too many drinks because he was like speaking and all this stuff. But once he was done, and it was just kind of like, you know, just that social hour, just everybody just kind of walking around, mingling, networking. Yeah, he was pretty gone. But he was a cool dude though. Definitely cool dude. I had a picture. I don't know what happened to the picture. So.
Oh, Black China. Sorry. I met Black China at a Prague festival and Wendy Williams actually.
You forgetting some big names.
I know, because you know stuff just be happening, you know, and I kind of forget. But you said picture. She's the only person that I have an actual picture with. Crazy. She touched my boob.
Wendy Williams?
No, Black China.
Oh.
I felt validated as a woman. I felt
like intentionally?
Validated. Huh?
Like intentionally?
I don't know. Personally, it felt like a firm grasp to be an accident. I feel like maybe it stumbled on accident, and then she was like, "Oh, well, I'm here now, so let's just go ahead," you know. But I was like,
you gotta let it happen. You gonna let that happen.
I was like,
yeah.
I'm not gonna report it. That's fine. I'm okay with it. You know.
Hold my tongue because I had some jokes, but I'm gonna hold my tongue.
It's okay. I know. I feel like I can't say that because she getting some fire right now. But you know, I was like,
fire. It's cool. We might talk about it later.
It's fine. Yeah, that's our famous encounters. That's social studies.
Yeah. You have any more?
Me?
No, that was it.
Yeah. Bruh, I mean, my memory's not the greatest, but I'm not claiming bad memory anymore. I'm claiming selective memory.
Ladies and gentlemen, my brother has bad memory. So
I'm claiming selective. I remember what I feel like is important at the time. And the celebrities I've met right now, that's not an important thing for me to remember. You know what I'm saying? Now, if I happen to see them again, I'll be like, oh, I met you before. But right now, all I can remember is Anthony Anderson and like a few Pacer players that I like got autographs from. So.
And I think about that all the time. I'm like, we have a whole sports team, so I probably see more people on a daily basis than I think. Yeah. Like I went to dinner a few weeks ago, and my god sister was like, "Oh, that's such and such." I was like, "Who's that?" And she was like, "Oh, he's a basketball player." And I'm like, "Oh, shoot!" Like they just be walking around, like so. I'm not into sports, so I wouldn't know. I wouldn't know nothing.
Yeah, probably all the big city people like, dang, these people just know 2 people. They just don't see them every day. You know what I'm saying?
Like, we don't all live in LA, New York.
Yeah, that would probably be a different story. That would probably be But even like here, like when Peyton Manning used to play for the Colts, like his house was down the street from where I live at right now. Never saw the man.
Living now, Peyton. Hi, right here. How you doing? I'd be introducing myself.
I have no good, but a lot of them just have homes here for when the season is in, and then they go somewhere else, like in the off season and stuff. So I don't know. Unless they one of them trying to marry me, I ain't really checking for it. So
Man, I work for them. Just pay these student loans off, and then we good. That's it. That's all I need.
Well, I'm happy that we talked about that. Hopefully one day you do meet Peyton Manning, not just a statue. So, but that will be enough for this first section. So,
yeah. I'll take it from here, brother. I'll take you from here, my guy. I'm excited about this next subject.
No, we got one before this.
Really? Are you sure?
We got one before that. Look, ladies and gentlemen, Clear showing up his memory, does not know. Look at the chat. So let's go to the next subject, ladies and gentlemen. The next subject, ladies and gentlemen, is going to be literature. Now, we have not done literature. We've done English, but this time we want to talk about some word of advice. I think in 2022, it's a time where a lot of things is going on, a lot of polarizing subjects. And people can get caught up in, wanting to be having the right answers, knowing what's best, or knowing what they think is the right thing. But I think that what's important right now in our day and age is to do what's righteous. So it's better to be it's better to be righteous over being right. So I think I've seen an interview where the great Lauryn Hill was talking about that in the interview. So I mean, I just think that it's important that we, especially in this time where I even put up an example, right, where everyone is a little bit arguing about the whole situation going on with, is it Leah Thomas or the one who I don't have her name, but she's a transgender woman, and she is now winning like all the races for in women's swimming. And for some of us, we may feel like, you know what, she shouldn't be there, she shouldn't be here, she been da 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 da. And okay, if you're right, guess what, you might be right, but what should we do? It's not about just saying that this is it. Now, what's the next step? What's the step to make it so that this person can still be in a space where they are comfortable? So that's what I feel like. You got anything on that?
No, that's real. I mean, it's hard to be righteous. It's a lot easier to try to be right than to try to be righteous. Because usually when you're trying to be righteous, I mean, at least from our perspective, we're trying to do the godly thing, or the thing that goes against probably human nature most of the times, which is us just wanting to be right, and our pride and our ego. So I'm trying to think of times where it's a billion times where I wanted to be right, even to the point like people will know we're wrong, but just try to keep arguing our point of being right just because we don't want to let our pride go. And a lot of times it leads to conflict. Right. It leads to, it's probably ended people's relationships, ended friendships, ended business partnerships. And relationships are just like, we've said it before, like they're probably our most valuable asset, relationships, So it's a lot harder to be righteous than to be right, but it'll bear way more fruit. I'll just leave it at that.
So for me, when I speak, I like to use definitions, because a lot of the times people are using words. We use words that we don't fully understand the meaning of what we're saying and the impact that they have. But what's interesting is righteous and right, their principal definition are pretty much the same, meaning morally correct or justified. The second definition for right is being true as correct or a fact. So being righteous can be seen from a subjective perspective, as almost like an opinion, and right is viewed as an objective thing, being like, hot or cold, positive or negative. You know what I'm saying? It's this or that. You don't really have too many options. I think when it comes to being righteous or right, I agree with Bryce. It's a lot easier to be righteous. I mean, it's a lot easier to be right than to be righteous, but it all is depending upon the context in which it's being used in. Because let's say that, we're talking about being righteous from essentially almost a biblical perspective in a sense, but to somebody else, righteous might look a different way.
Yeah.
Because they don't have the same spiritual views as us, or political, whatever the case may be. So I think that when you apply anything, whether it's being righteous or right, a rule or a regular, whatever you're going to do, at the base of it is really about what is the outcome that you're trying to achieve, or what is really the base of equality in this. Because with certain things, okay, if we're going to make a justification for this one situation, we then have to consider all the same cases that came before this and the cases that are going to come after. Because if you open the door for one person, you now have to open the door for other people, and that might look different every single time. And I think that's what people don't think about a lot of the times. Like, there's a lot that goes into making a decision, and not saying that people always make the right decisions, but you just kind of have to hope and pray that they thought through every single piece of what it might look like. And a lot of the times when people aren't in that position to make the decision, they can see it from their one perspective. But a lot of the times when people are having to make these big decisions, they have to see it from your side, their side, this person's side, some people's side they don't even know, all these different things. So I think you just have to, when you're distinguishing between being righteous and right, what is your outcome? Is it worth the stress? You know what I'm saying? A lot of the times it's not worth the stress for me to be right. So I'm going to be righteous and just let you live and go on about my life. And you do whatever you have to do to be at peace. But you have to just decide what is the outcome and what are the, potential other things that could result from making this decision.
Oh, big fact. I think that was very good. Using true literature, got the dictionary out and gave us some definitions.
No, for real.
Man, that's what I do now. That's what I do. So I'm think through it. You got to think through it.
Yes. So it is definitely important because, like you said too, that's a big thing because we don't all have the same definition of righteousness or what's righteous. So it's like we're trying to find a medium, and then like just sometimes it's on the foundation of what we believe. So what would be right? So I mean, an example, maybe back in certain eras, they might have thought righteousness was just to free the slaves, But then then we need some other things, and now we need 40 acres of mule, we need some. Then maybe being righteous is all right. We're gonna separate each other. We all gonna be equal.
Mm-hmm.
That's not righteous either. So then like we're fine to be right, but we need to figure out what is righteous, and as in everyday life, as long as we're on earth, I feel like you're always going to be trying to chisel away at what's righteous for everybody.
Yeah.
Which make sure, everything feels fair. So,
yeah.
Well, sometimes, unless, Bryce, you got something more to say?
I got another phrase if you want something else to kind of dive into.
Yeah, go ahead, man.
Can't go too deep now. We gotta stay the course.
So I was on this prayer call the other day, and after the prayer call, I'm trying to spend some quiet time, and and this phrase came to me, and the phrase was, no matter where you go, you can't make new tracks wearing the same shoes. And so I was just like, that hit me right in my sternum, my chest, my heart, everything. And so just to touch on that, I ain't gonna take too long, but I think a lot of times, especially people our age, 20s, I was gonna say early 20s, but it's not the case anymore. Just in our 20s.
Just keep going.
A lot of people like, be in the city, maybe the city they grew up in or whatever, and be like, all right, yo, I gotta get out, or, I gotta get away from this job, or I gotta get out of this situation or whatever it is, because they don't like it. But they think that is the issue. And I'm not talking about issues where, like, maybe you do need to move states because of like work, or maybe you're in a relationship that's not healthy for you. I'm talking about like we're in a space and we're just tired of that space. And so we think we need a new space. But it's like, if I have problems in me and I move to, I don't know, I can move across the world to Europe. If I haven't dealt with those issues in me, them same issues that I have here in the US, I'm gonna have wherever I go. And so I think a lot of times we're trying to escape issues that are really inside of us by moving somewhere else. But again, we kept the same shoes on. And so we're trying to make new tracks, but it's like you still got them same slides on that you had on in Indianapolis. So you're gonna end up facing the same issues, dealing with the same type of problems that you've been dealing with. Because you didn't really attack the true problem. You just tried to move. So y'all got anything to like touch on that, but that just came to me earlier this week, so I figured I'd share it.
I'm letting you know now. I'm stealing that analogy for my next speech, whatever. But because I talk about that a lot, about people moving preemptively and they're running away from a problem, and that's why they end up coming back so fast. So I'm definitely using it. I'm not gonna go into it because I literally have done a whole hour speech on this topic. So I'm not gonna go into it, but
just quote the kid.
I got you.
All I'm gonna say is like that, especially like the new track, there's gonna be new sand too. So wherever you go, you gotta also figure out them problems too, wherever you at.
Yeah, you might not always be walking in dirt. It might be, oh, y'all better come. Let me get my pen and paper. Oh, wait a minute.
Hey, you know, you preached last time, okay? You preached last time. Now we trying to preach.
I'm like, oh, y'all getting me fired up. Y'all know this. I love it.
You know, that was great. That was just our first time giving some words of advice. So we got 2 words of advice. I had, you know, mine, the righteousness of being right, and Bryce ended us off with the tracks, man. Tracks, no pun intended.
Yeah, no matter where you go, you can't make new tracks wearing the same shoes.
And with that said, that is enough for literature. I think that Mr. Dotson has the next subject.
Is it my turn? Is it finally time?
Let me make sure. Let me make sure.
Because I don't even know if it is.
It's geography.
Yeah. The secretary got it ready. Got us right. The secretary.
All right. Moving on to our next subject, which is geography. I don't know about y'all. Geography, I actually did pretty good when I was little. You know what I'm saying? Like I knew my countries, I knew my states, I knew my state capitals. But we older now, and we've been out of school a long time. We've been out of high school a long time, long time. So we're gonna check y'all memory since you wanna come on me. I mean, I attack my own memory too, but we're gonna see what y'all memory is like. Y'all watching back at the class, definitely want y'all to participate. Y'all might need to move up a little bit just in case, pay a little better attention. But I just got 10 states for y'all. I just want to know what the capital is. A little pop quiz.
All right.
Y'all love the pop quizzes.
So, okay, we ready? He got the whole.
And he got the.
I told you Namdi was gonna do the most.
Got yellow
marker. Please use a dark colored marker.
Got yellow, and I got yellow. Shout
out! Look at this shirt, y'all. Look at the shirt. Shout out to Black Dynasty LLC. Okay, that is a long story that I'm not gonna talk about right now. But just let me know in the comments if I should drop some merch. Just let me. I'm just pose that question. Let me know.
I don't know if he ever dropped some more shirts.
I will let you know. I'm trying to get him to re-release them because every time I wear, people are like, oh my gosh. And a lot of people don't realize that it's me.
Yeah, tell him to re-release it.
So I'm gonna get on that. I'm gonna bring collab coming soon. But personally, let me know because y'all know G4 Unlimited it's on the rise right now. We're doing some things. So just let me know if I should have some merch and what type of merch y'all like.
Y'all tell her yes.
I know I go big or go home. It's not gonna be no regular nothing. So just let me know. Just let me know. Okay, pop quiz time. Geography. Let's go. I'm about to.
All right. I know y'all are ready. Class, I hope you're ready as well. I'm gonna give y'all. I was gonna do 10, but I feel like I'm gonna give y'all 15.
15.
I got
5.
Oh, you're right. You can flip it over. You can go like this. You can go like this. Me and Marquice was just talking about that. You can go just like this. There are. We're gonna do. It's 50 states. I'm only gonna do 15 of them. It's not a lot.
Okay.
And a couple of these are going to be giveaways. All right, you ready?
The spelling count.
I ain't gonna do it. Now, if I can't tell what you wrote, like if it looks like a different city, you're wrong.
Okay.
But I got you. All right, we're gonna start off with an easy one. What is the capital of Indiana? Now, do y'all want to show me now? Or do y'all want to just get all the states?
Yeah, just do them all at the same time and then we'll try to answer at the end.
All right, bet. We'll just do that then.
That's all we're gonna do?
Yeah, but you can just you can when you do it, you can just show your papers, you know what I'm saying? Right at the end of it.
Cool.
Okay. That was the capital of Indiana. What is the capital of Massachusetts?
Massachusetts was a city. Oh my god.
I used to know this.
I know you're lying.
Where is Massachusetts?
I'm lying.
Massachusetts is in the New England area.
There's only one. There's only
Europe. Oh my god.
One place.
When you raise your eyes to New England, I kind of lost hope for you on that one. I ain't gonna lie. Because Namdi, I think Namdi, he knew that one. He's taking a guess, but this isn't a hard guess. It ain't too many places to choose from up there.
Keep going.
Right, yeah, I'm going. Louisiana. I'm trying to keep track of the states I'm giving.
Oh my God. This is horrible, actually.
This might be my first time ever winning.
No, for real.
No, I'm telling y'all, I failed geography miserably, like miserably. The song didn't help. I know a whole nother language. I do not know my geography. It's terrible.
All right, California.
Oh yeah.
Because you know, it's like the principal place, but sometimes the principal place isn't the capital.
Exactly.
That happens often, very often.
I think just I think stuff like just like knowing the NBA or knowing the sport helps you out too, because like you just like a bunch of cities.
Yep.
So.
And I love to travel. That's what makes this even worse. I should know this the best. Like
yes.
With that being said, I'm going to give you one that doesn't matter at all. Nebraska.
That you got me.
I'm impressed. Well, I don't know if I'm impressed yet. I'll see what you write down.
And that's a tough question. You know, I gotta get that one right, man. Come on, man.
Wow. Okay. I ain't gonna lie, Namdi. I think you got this one in the bag, brother. Because I look at Marquise's face every time I say a state.
I'm stressed.
She ain't been confident since Indiana.
So bad.
All right, I get another easy one. Illinois. Marquise, I hope, please don't. It ain't what you think it is, please. Okay. It's not what you think it is. It's not. I'm just in my spirit told me to let you know that. All right, that was number 6, right?
This is embarrassing. I don't even want to. I'm not showing my answers on camera. I should have.
Hey, no, you got to. Alaska.
Huh? What? Nebraska or what?
Alaska.
Why are you about to say, huh? And I
don't remember.
Please clip that out. Oh my gosh.
To be fair, and I'm gonna be fair, I've only given y'all one state that I didn't already know. No, I've known all these so far.
It's the fact that I'm just putting an X.
Yeah, I'm gonna refresh. I know.
What'd you say?
I'm just putting an X next to the state because some of these just.
You don't want to guess?
I couldn't if I tried.
Okay, that's fair. Okay, I got another easy one.
I am trying.
I got this one. I think this one's easy. Georgia.
Yeah.
Okay,
Georgia.
this I think I got this one.
Shout out. I know I'm not spelling this. I know I ain't spelling this right.
Dang, how many have we had? We ain't done yet.
I think that was 8.
7, 8. Yeah, that was 8. Oh my God, it's 7 more. This is
Do y'all just want to do 2 more?
Yes, please, because I'm sick. I can't do it anymore.
Keep going, man.
I'll go to 12. Let me try to Texas. You know that one. Come on, Marquice.
She moved out of state. Okay.
No, I knew he was gonna sing a song when I said the state of Texas. I just knew. It's like the music down there.
And Daddy is not around.
And a lot of good music about that state. All right. North Dakota.
Oh my God.
That was not even hard.
For someone who's in North Dakota right now, maybe, but
I've always known that one though, and I don't know why. I always have.
I haven't looked at a thing in so long. I'm
putting
names that I know it ain't.
And that's about it.
Okay. If Marquice, if you get this wrong, we're gonna talk.
Okay.
Oklahoma.
We'll be talking.
Oklahoma.
Oh, hold on. Okay.
Oklahoma. Almost said it. Oklahoma.
It's like my mind is literally drawing blanks. Every state you say, my mind
is
drawing
my mind is My mind is blank. Yeah, it's blank.
I want to give y'all two more because there's one state I want to do, but there's one state I'm gonna do for him. Ohio. Come on, Marquice. Ohio.
It's a dub, man. It's a dub. It's over.
That was the winning one.
That was a one-on-one.
Okay.
Actually, I'm gonna give. Okay.
You might as well do our 15 at this point.
Just do 15, bro. Just do 15.
I think that was 13 anyway. I think that was 13.
8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That was 12.
That was 12.
Yes.
What I give you? I give you North Dakota, then what?
Oklahoma, and then Ohio.
New York.
Yeah. Get it out of here.
No, D, I've never even seen you this competitive in my life, and I don't know how I feel about it. That's what's making it worse. Is because
he feels like he can get a W.
I'm sorry. It's not. I'm not supposed to be like this.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. That was 13.
You're gonna be mad.
I'm not. I own my lack.
Maine.
That's up there in the almost in the next.
Yes. I think I know it.
I don't even know why this popped in my head, but I'm writing it.
Can we get a hint for North Dakota?
No, because I failed miserably. So we wrote.
I can give you no. I have a funny clue
for North Dakota.
For North Dakota.
What is it?
You got what I need, but you say he's just a friend. But you say I'm just a friend. That's all. That's my hint.
Yeah.
Got what I need.
Okay.
But you say I'm just a friend.
Okay.
You say I'm just a friend.
Thank you.
Hold back in the class got that one. Hold back in the class got that one.
But Marquice.
Yeah. I know who that is, but I don't know how a name. It's not like, okay, yeah, now I got it. It's okay. Continue.
I can't do nothing for you on that one. Then.
Continue.
All right, last one. North Carolina.
Ooh, yeah, I got it. Shout out to the GOAT. The GOAT.
See, North and South Carolina confused me, so I'm probably getting this.
Wow, like he's officially your GOAT now. Oh, you're talking about Michael.
Come on, man.
I thought you were talking about Cole.
No.
That's why I was like, oh, he's officially your GOAT now?
The only thing going well about this is that I still have a little iced coffee left. That's the only thing.
Amen.
All right, let's get this over with.
Oh, wow. Jay, did you see? Do you have what?
You know what? You on the shirt?
What Dreamville dropped?
Did
y'all hear what Dreamville did with DJ Drama?
No.
I've been seeing it, but I haven't listened to it.
What happened?
They dropped the whole project.
Oh, Dreamville. Yeah, I mean, the Dreamville concert is going on this weekend. My brother is in North Carolina right now, actually. Yeah.
The things we do for money, man, why am I here? I could have been down in North Carolina.
All right, let's do it. Let's get this over with.
You sick.
I ain't never seen.
You feeling moist? You're moistly?
I am actually. I'm very moist under the shirt. I'm so stressed.
All right, number one, because this is going to go longer than I thought it was going to go. Indiana.
Wait, mine is backwards.
I'm laughing Marquice because I saw her hand go like this.
Because I wrote mine all on one sheet. Okay.
Ding. Massachusetts.
Did not know this one. This hasn't.
Mine's backwards, but
Boston. Dang,
yes.
I knew it.
Yes.
I hate that for me. Okay.
Yeah.
I hate that.
Louisiana. Dirty.
Dang.
Baton Rouge. I was Baton Rouge. It should be more.
That's like the main place you think is not the capital.
Okay. It happens a lot. This one too. California.
Let me see what you got.
Sacramento.
Where's Burbank? Really in the middle. It's in the middle of the state.
I don't put Burbank. Where is Burbank? I don't know.
Burbank's in California. It's just that ain't it.
Okay.
Y'all keep track of what y'all got right and wrong.
All of it.
You won out of it. You won for 3, 1 for 4. Nebraska. You son of a gun. Wow. Oh, okay. Marquice, all right, good try. Good try.
I didn't even try. That's what I'm
What you try?
I was gonna try
for that one. I didn't.
If you hadn't said nothing, we could have kept. I was trying to steal.
I told you, I 100% own my lack. I'm a
sure. Illinois. I told you. I knew it. I said it was not what you thought it was. I knew she wrote Chicago.
Peoria.
I got family from
Then
Peoria.
I put Peoria. Where the heck is Peoria?
It is in Illinois.
It's in
It
Illinois.
is? Okay, good. At least it's in Illinois.
I got family there, but it is Springfield.
It's not
Alaska.
Didn't try for that one either. I got an X.
It's pronounced Juneau. It's Juneau. Juneau, Alaska.
Wasn't it a movie?
There's another city up there that people know about called Anchorage, Alaska.
Okay, I have heard of Anchorage. It's crazy. I have a cousin in Alaska somewhere.
Really, probably in Juneau or Anchorage.
Okay.
Georgia.
I
got both of y'all. I knew you got it wrong once you said I don't know how to spell it. It's Atlanta.
Atlanta is the capital? Dang, and I was gonna write. I was like, nah, this is probably one of them trick ones.
Birmingham, Alabama.
Alabama, yeah, bro. And
you heard the wrong state.
And you spelled Brigham.
Birmingham.
I put a little ham on there.
I was about to say, and he put a whole ham. Like, you had time for arts and crafts. Like, what's going on?
That's my first. No, that's my second one. So
that's my second one. Once you said you ain't know how to spell it, I was like, yeah, that ain't it. But I couldn't say nothing.
Right.
Texas. Yes.
Okay, I feel two. I got two.
Was that your second one?
Yeah, it's my second one.
Good. No, I'm sorry. That's good. North Dakota. It's Bismarck.
Okay. That's why I was like, I put Denmark. I was like, I've heard of Denmark before, but I know it. I knew it was Bismarcky, but I'm like, maybe he just wanted me to get the mark part. They
Denmark
sound
is
like
a country.
Denmark, I came. Now I'm saying them backwards. Continue.
For those who don't know, Denmark is a country way over there. But
Denmark is a country. That's why I know it. Okay. I'm sorry,
y'all. You were close though. You got the mark right.
I got the mark.
That counts.
I got the mark.
But you got a mark off for that.
I'm over it.
Okay, you got this one. Oklahoma. I literally almost said it. Oklahoma City.
Oklahoma City, cuz.
I literally was like Oklahoma, and I had to stop talking. Tulsa's not a bad guess though, because there's a lot going on in Tulsa.
That's why I thought you said we're gonna have to talk, because I was like, oh, a lot of stuff happened in Tulsa, so it's gotta be.
We can always do that. Not now. Ohio.
I'm scared to put this up.
Dang
it!
It was one of the C's.
Columbus. Dang, I thought you would know that. The two states right next to yours. You don't know. That's just disrespectful.
I know. It's so bad. I told you.
It's okay.
This is great. Let's keep going.
If we would have done a country geography test, I probably would have passed.
We can do that another time.
I don't do well with cities.
Okay, New York. It's a trick one. It's nice. Albany.
Golly! Y'all are killing me. Namdi had these answers. Y'all not gonna tell me Namdi
no.
Answers.
Okay. No. I would have been rooting for you so I can make fun of you.
This is embarrassing. I have not publicly failed this hard ever in my life.
I would have been cheering for you.
This is terrible. This is so terrible.
3.9 student, y'all.
Look, right. I'm so cool. How did I graduate at this point? Like,
you obviously did not take geography. You did okay. You knew your
if this was a math test, I'd be killing the game right now.
We can do math. See, yeah, we can do it all.
Give me a math test, and I'm going nuts. I'm going nuts. Okay.
Now you can give us a math test at some point.
Period.
Okay. I would do that.
Okay,
Maine.
last two.
Maine. Yes.
What did she say?
That's why I laughed. It said New Brunswick. Where is that? I think ain't that in Europe?
Let me see. I don't even know.
I have no clue. It might be in Maine for all I know, but I thought that was in like Europe.
Brunswick. Canadian province. That's in Canada. Wow.
You was up there though.
See, I told you. Give me countries. I'm cool.
So, last but not least, North Carolina. I don't know what you were trying to say.
Yeah.
But you do.
But yeah. Right.
I got South Carolina then. I put Charleston, but I think that's South Carolina.
That is correct though. That is South Carolina.
See?
We'll give you a little bonus for that one.
See? I get North Carolina and South Carolina.
We're gonna do what?
But Namdi, you won no matter what, bro. You win no matter what.
Namdi's such a hater with his frozen camera. That's what you get.
Oh, me. I thought it was just me.
No, he's such a hater.
No, I think I froze myself looking at what's going on.
I hate it here.
But it don't matter. Namdi definitely won that one, but it's okay. It's all right. Now we know.
Oh, thank God.
It was in English and TCOM and social studies prodigy. We left geography out of there.
I hate everything about this right now. I didn't think it was gonna be this bad. I knew it was gonna be bad. I didn't think it was gonna be this bad. That was embarrassingly bad. Like I almost feel like we have to cut this whole segment because that was bad. Like
it's all good, y'all. It's all good.
Horrible.
Well, class, I hope y'all had fun. I had a great time. Congratulations to Nam. Do you know the score? I think you probably got like 12.
I got 13 actually. I only missed 2.
Congratulations.
Okay. He had arts on the side.
That's when you know you're feeling good.
I felt I would definitely be repeating this course next semester. So
for sure. Well, y'all, again, that was fun. But it's time to move on to our next subject, which is.
All right, y'all. We down to our favorite subject, which is detention. As you can see, Isaiah is not here today, and that's because Chris Rock has chosen to press charges on him for slapping him at the Academy Awards. Our good brother, we will be with you. We're praying for you. But yeah. But you know what's so funny about that? We also have a picture of Isaiah when he used to look like not Chris Rock, but the person who played Chris Rock, and everybody hates Chris. So I feel like Isaiah.
Oh, Tyler James Williams.
Yes.
Yeah, he's in Abbott Elementary now, isn't he?
Yeah.
Yep.
And that's really good.
I started watching it. It's good.
Yeah. So with that said, we have detention, but we have not truly picked detention. We're trying to figure out. Some people feel like Chris Rock was in the wrong. Some people feel like Will Smith was wrong. I mean, a lot of people feel like Will Smith was wrong. So I'm just trying to see, after we all talk about it, maybe we'll definitively pick who should be in detention. Now, in this situation, I'm going to say this. There's a lot of times where someone might go to detention, just like in basketball, right? It may not be totally your fault, but you still get a technical foul. You still might get ejected because you was in the altercation. So some people, they might both be in detention, but someone is more wrong than the other. So with that said,
is this a righteous or right type of thing?
Yes.
Before we continue, there is someone else who's not even related to any of this that definitely deserves to be in detention, and I will mention her at the end because it's someone who, if had this slap not happened, she would have been in detention for sure for trying to clown people in her life. But we'll come back to that.
Okay. Go ahead. So.
But I don't know. First of all these people reacting need to be in detention. Because where was y'all at on January 6th? Let's talk about it. Where was y'all at January 6th? Where was all this energy about what's right, about what's wrong, about what you shouldn't or shouldn't do, about about violence, about no. Where was y'all at January 6th with all this energy?
You know what we're talking about. I just tell us that you're not trying to know what we're talking about.
Huh?
I said, if you don't know what we're talking about by January 6th, I just let us know that you are choosing.
Let me know that you one of them people talking about Will and Chris.
Yes.
Also with that, I don't. Marquice, would you want your man to do that?
Not in that manner. I do feel like, now I'll be honest, and I haven't seen or heard all of the things in the proper context. But from what I have seen, like I have obviously seen the clip of the slap and all the things. Would I want my man to stand up for me and defend me in some way? Because, you know, she does have alopecia, and personally, like my mom had alopecia. So I know that that's like a real serious thing. And I know that like the effects they can have, like, you know, physically, you know, emotionally, and etc. So I don't know what her quote unquote battle has been with it for him to have felt so strongly. I don't know if this is also tied into the situationship, you know, that, you know, that kind of built up into this, and he trying to tell folks, hey, I ain't going no more. Like I done gave y'all time to clown and say all the things, but that's a wrap. That's a dub. So I don't think I would personally have liked for it to go that hard, because again, I'm always thinking of aftermath type of things, and this is not what I want to deal with. Aftermath, like this is a private thing. I don't know what Will and Chris's personal relationship. I just assume that for as big as they are, as long as they've been in the industry, they have some sort of relationship on some way, shape, or form, that they could have had that conversation after the fact. Comedians, I'm really big into stand-up comedy and listening to comedians, and a lot of them do feel like they have the leniency to kind of just say whatever. And I feel like it's, to some extent, it's understood. Should he have just moved on, said his one thing once he got his reaction that, oh, it's kind of touchy, moved on? Yes. Would I have wanted if I was Jada, would I want Will to necessarily do all of that? Especially like you stopped the whole basically national broadcast and yelled, like, that makes me cringe. Like, yes, thank you, but also like, oh my God, you know, at the same time. So I don't know. It's a very odd situation. I do feel like it was slightly over aggressive. I do feel like it was just a tinge slightly over aggressive.
So I saw it live. Like I was watching Oscars because I knew it was being produced by the first time by an African American. He's also an alpha, you know. Just want to put that little plug in there. But you know, it was pretty cool. So I was just watching it. So when that happened, I swore it was staged. And my question is sometimes too is like in the NBA and NFL, you know, when they play the sport, there's a trillion angles of what's going on. But we only have one angle, so that's why at first I wasn't real, because they only show one angle you saw. But like there should be like an overhead, a slow mo, like so I can see the real. You know what I'm saying? But
I feel like they wouldn't even be able to put that out there.
Yeah. I don't know.
Maybe.
I could see it being staged because Chris Rock has a tour coming up.
Exactly.
Not everybody's talking about the tour.
That's what I thought. I was like like 2 days later, I saw somebody sent me he's gonna be here in Indy. So I was like,
and it's literally called ego death. What other way can your ego be killed than a man walking up and slapping you? He didn't even punch you. He open hand, bro. Open hand is the worst. Outside of being spat on, open hand slaps are the most disrespectful thing you can do. Punch me. Do not slap me.
I mean,
punch me.
But his reaction though, and especially when Will slapped, because I thought Will yelled before the slap, but he yelled after the slap.
He yelled after the slap.
And so when Will, he was like, okay, like, chill, you know, like that is what makes me feel like that came from that's why I said I feel like this was more deeply rooted than whatever the comments Chris Rock said. Just unfortunately, he had to fall on the sword for whatever Will was going through emotionally. And Will might have been slightly just had too many Casamigos or something. I don't know.
True. And according to Twitter, which is a very credible news source, this isn't Chris Rock's first time talking about Black women in their hair. He had the documentary, or he was a part of the documentary Good Hair. But he wasn't. But like even on there, he had comments that weren't necessarily encouraging to Black women in their hair. So it's he's got a history of kind of, you know, we've always known he's always been an edgy comedian. That's just sometimes they work, sometimes they don't. This one didn't work.
It's not his first time talking about Jada, and that's not Will Smith's first time smacking somebody on public stage. Remember, he smacked somebody a couple years ago when he was trying to kiss Will Smith. You remember this?
Yeah.
He's like, come on, bro. Then he gave him like little two
It wasn't no
Nipsey Hussle smack like that, but it was still.
Oh. Like, it was like it was a little backhand. It was like more of a hey bro, quit playing.
It was like not really a love time. It was like a love time. Like, hey man, come on, stop playing. But
yeah,
but he's definitely talked about Jada, and he's definitely snapped before. So these are two places that they're both familiar with. Only thing I'll say about Chris though, I will respect Chris because he didn't do too much. Like as a comedian, I feel like you have to be ready for all the punches that come with you. No pun intended. Like he was really ready for whatever came his way, and he didn't get mad in public scene. He chilled, and honestly, he's reaping the benefits in the way with his show right now, so he's getting money. But yeah, like
you know he's gonna talk about it in every.
Oh yeah, that's why he's quiet now.
About it.
Oh, yeah. But that's like a comedian. I keep moving, but a comedian. Like I think it is harder now. Like people are definitely, especially with the Twitter world, like people are definitely hypersensitive on everything. But we do want them to be able to say their jokes, but we also still want them to stay in a tasteful manner. So it's just a tough place to be. But I commend Chris for at least,
he ate that bad boy.
He ate that, and he really kept it cool. He really kept it moving, like for real.
I would have stopped the show, like for real.
He fumbled. He definitely. I know it was stinging a little bit because he fumbled over a few of those words.
Yeah, I mean, he still just kept it moving. Like he didn't say nothing bad to Will in the moment. He just really just let it be. And then
let's give out a gold star real quick before I say who was in detention, because it overshadowed Samuel Jackson getting his his Oscar. And then even like it put a damp on, or it put a damper.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. On even Will Smith getting his Oscar. Like this was a great night for Black entertainment, and obviously that's a huge, it's an eyesore. But yeah, so go star to Samuel Jackson for getting that. It was like a lifetime Oscar award, I think.
It was.
So yeah.
And Denzel gave it to him.
Yeah, it was presented by like that's crazy.
Yeah, that's beautiful.
But y'all, like China, someone you met needs to be in detention.
That is not who I thought you were going to go.
Who you thought I was going to say?
I thought you was about to say Jada.
Yeah, I thought too.
I ain't gonna touch on that. Okay. Black China.
Oh my God.
Detention. Now I forgot you've been on social. She tweeted, or she put on Instagram or something. It was the Shade Room or something.
Yeah, she tweeted, and then I think it got reposted by the Shade Room.
She said she had to give up 3 of her cards. First of all, how many cards you had to give up? 3 of your cards. So you have more? Okay. But she had to give up 3 of her cards, this and that. And then I'll make sure you get the tweet so you can put it on here. And basically, Shade Room posted it saying how like Tyga and who's her other baby daddy?
Rob Kardashian.
Basically when doing their job. They both commented and was like, I paid $40K a year for their school, and I got my kids like 5 days out the week. Each of them, like one of them, I think Tyga,
it basically comes down to she has her son 1 day a week. She has her daughter 2 days a week, and she only has them both on one of those days. Basically, she only has both of them on Sunday.
And she was trying to clown them, and so she's in detention for, first of all, she lying, and she got found out because they both commented under there talking about.
Yeah, then Tyga said, "How you pay $3,000? How you pay $3,000 less than me? What's the hookup?
What's the plug? Give me the plug." Like, definitely clowned her. So.
That's embarrassing. That's really embarrassing.
So what I'm seeing is the Kardashians. It's just whoever they have children with, they always trying to false claims from a situation. Because that's how Kanye was. He was like, she won't even let me see my kids in school. And Kim had to like be in the box. Like, you were just here this morning, So like it's just.
It's very odd to me what goes on, and I just like that. I don't know why people put information out there like that. I don't know if they just assume that, they ain't gonna say nothing, blah, 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 or they'll call me and go off and they'll argue in private, something like that. But it kind of makes sense because even me, like I've seen so many videos that like, Kim or Chloe have posted, and Dream is in the video with their kids, and I'm like, hold on, it's a Tuesday, like why is Dream here? Don't she got like school or her own mom? Like she's with them all the time, so it kind of makes sense if she don't ever got Dream because she always with them. But also I didn't know if it was from a standpoint too of from a strong, like from coming from a perspective of having a strong family, building an empire, like when I have like my kids and my family, I could not, even like my sister or something like that, I could never not see like my kids or my nieces and nephews not predominantly being in my household. I don't know what that's about, but I kind of get it from that perspective, not ignoring whoever their other parents, grandparent, family, whatever the case may be. Just from a, this is what I'm building type of deal, I kind of get it a little bit. So I didn't know if like the Kardashians were just holding everybody's kids hostage and like, we're just going to take care of them type, which is still fine. You know, it's still fine. But I'm like, how involved is, like, I couldn't see if China is as involved of a parent as she once claimed she was, how would she be okay with this?
Right.
Was kind of my other question. But if you only got your kids 2 days out the week, this kind of it's starting to, the math is mathing for me. So, but shoot, I would let the Kardashians take care of my kids too. Shoot, they gonna eat healthy, they gonna have good schooling, they gonna be dressed to the nines. Shoot, they can have my kids. That's fine. Just invite me to the birthday parties. Let me take them for ice cream every now and again.
Yeah,
don't forget about me.
I'm just saying, but yeah, that's she definitely deserves detention because that backfired hard. That backfired real hard.
It just falls in the laps. It just falls in our laps.
First of all, I just want to know what type of schooling they're receiving that is the same as my salary. Like, I mean,
you got to think about it. 40K to them is like what to us? Like, so that's probably a cheap school. It's probably a cheap school.
Probably, because I have heard like some of the, like, especially in LA, like I've heard like private schools and stuff like that costing like 6 figures.
He was joking about a $3,000 difference. I'm not joking about $3,000.
Absolutely not.
Where's the discount?
Like, that's a discount? Oh, okay.
That math ain't mathing. That's a pay cut. It's major.
This is why I can't keep up, man.
Yeah.
What?
This is why I can't keep up right now. I can't. I don't even know.
Oh yeah.
That's funny though. I did not know Black China though. Doing Black China.
I'm like, if you just doing bad, like, honestly, she just told the world she's doing bad financially. So I think, and if she is, that was a great way to get in front of whatever PR is going to come out later. Mm-hmm. It's genius because now we've been braced for, if the headline breaks that Black China files bankruptcy or something, we've basically already been prepped for this. So it won't hit as hard when it comes out. She'll be like, oh, well, I told you I had to give up 3 of my cars. It's not for the purpose.
Not take care of the kids anyway, so it's like, that makes sense.
Yeah, it makes sense. So if it does come, I would not be surprised if here soon it comes out that she's going through some financial hardship. She sells her house. She's going through bankruptcy, something. I wouldn't be surprised. Now, if that's happening, that's genius. Shout out to her. That's very smart to get ahead of the fire. That's very smart.
You can always see something 10 times. She's always looking forward. She's always looking. So what's going on? This is what we can monetize this. We can do something with this. Don't worry, honey. Don't worry. I got you. Okay.
Not I need to go into PR. Like, I'm for real. I'm just logically, that's just what I would assume, what I would think. But I'm telling you, if you study these people, you learn so much. I know we like to rag on them and drag them through the shade room, but if you really study what's not being said and what's not being shown, you learn so much. Yeah.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, before I just want to make sure, who'd y'all pick for detention? Did y'all pick Will or Chris? Either way, it's Isaiah, but anyway, just let me know.
Either way, it's Isaiah.
I'm going Will. I'm sorry.
I'm gonna say Will, only because it should have been in-house.
Yeah, I mean, and he
even if he slapped him backstage, just do it in-house.
Yeah. Even if he would have just said, "Keep her name out your mouth," and left it there, it was just very over aggressive. And the slap, on public national, like, you just really. And I mean, granted, people are gonna move on, and it's really gonna be just a blip in history, but still, like you said, overshadowing his Oscar, like Samuel Jackson's Oscar, like, yeah, it's just not a good look.
Yeah, I'm gonna give the Stephen A. spiel. Will Smith big instrumental part of my era. Look up to him. Want to be like him. Actor of the year. That man had to go to detention. So that's 3-0. So Chris Rock, I'm fine. And that's it. That is another episode of the Homeroom podcast. I don't know when we're all gonna be back together again. This is gonna be a while,
but it's okay, y'all.
It's garden party. It might be garden party. What's good?
What day is it? Oh no. June
18th.
I will not be done.
It's okay. That just we all working and grinding, and it's okay. It's okay. But we still making it happen. We still putting it out here for y'all, and just keep rocking with the homeroom. Just keep rocking with the homeroom because we rocking with y'all.
Keep rocking. We got soon for our scholars, our students. We got like a little giveaway coming up, so please stay tuned for that. We got some people coming back, so just be ready for that. But yes, this has been that. I'm signing out. See everybody later on.
What was it? From the Homeroom podcast to the back of the class. Peace.
Bye, y'all.